Welcome to the second GameRamble special look video for Steam Next Fest 2022. My name is Dark Cloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
So after my 10 picks for this Steam Next Fest, my 10 most eye-catching demos, it's now your turn.
Yeah, I must say I had quite a lot of fun with these ones.
Okay.
I might have picked some more obscure ones.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what your selection is, so let's get right to it.
First up is Earth Shadow. It's a third-person action sci-fi dungeon crawler set in the year 3081 on the planet Sumbra, a remote alien planet where legends of valuable relics surround this black world, calling to the greedy and brave explorers seeking a bright future, but end up uncovering an even darker past. It's published by WRF Studios, and it's set to release on the 3rd of August this year. So you play as Alexi Roux, a cyborg CSP who tends to fill the voidness of his boring flight job by daydreaming of the mysterious stories surrounding planet Sumbra. It's quite cool.
It's a bit of a third-person, looks like exploration, action.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Dungeon crawling, you say?
Get a lot of monsters on your way. Loot drops. There are 3 different game modes: Rogue, Adventure, or Story mode. So it depends on how confident you are. The NPC characters are fully voiced, and you can explore and uncover secrets from an ancient alien civilization. You crawl both through procedural and custom locations.
Okay.
Your difficulty settings are also adjustable to allow for an easier or more challenging experience. And all of the loot is random.
Okay.
So every playthrough will be different.
A bit like Risk of Rain.
Yeah. Next up is Agent 64, Spies Never Die. It's a retro first-person shooter inspired by classic 90s console shooters. You get to explore new locales, accomplish varied objectives, and fight against state-of-the-art 1997 enemy AI. You enter a world of espionage and action. It's published by Replicant D6. As you can see, it's got a very 90s feel to it.
Definitely some GoldenEye 64 influence at play here.
Yeah, you play as John Walter, an ex-agent codenamed 64, who's called back into action to save the world once more, protect the future against the phantoms of the past. Each story mission is a self-contained environment. You have to accomplish varied objectives such as hacking terminals, steal secret plans, free civilian hostages, and much more.
Okay.
All the while fighting armed guards in epic shootouts. I must say you feel a bit like, I don't know, John Wick or something, but with a gun. Or playing.
Nice.
So next up is Broken Pieces. It's a psychological thriller taking place in a French coastal village, somehow outside the flow of time. You solve the mysteries by putting the pieces of the story back together, by figuring out the enigma behind this mystical place. It's published by Freedom Games, and the release date Q3 2022.
Stuck at the same track.
Okay. Interesting looking game.
Yeah.
Does it use fixed camera angles?
Yeah, it's got two different camera angles in any situation. So you can do from the back or the front. And you can also drop into a first-person view, but you can't move in first-person. You can just look around.
Okay, so just to examine stuff.
Yeah, it just helps you to interact with things better.
Is it a straight-up adventure game, or will there be combat and stuff like that?
I am a living experiment
well,
on sugar.
You get a gun, so I guess you will have some combat.
Must be something to shoot at then.
You get to interact with the environment to learn more about what has happened to you in Saint Ixel. That's the town that you're in.
Okay.
Another undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it.
You can interact with a lot of things, and a lot of things have stories to them. Got an inventory and additional interactive elements such as a vintage arcade machine.
I left my
nice.
gun in the shanty yesterday. Time to get it back.
You can see she's also wearing a vintage Walkman,
I see that.
listening to tapes.
You say it's set outside of time. I would explain the retro technology.
Yeah. So you also get to discover the music composed by Pierre for Elise that will accompany you in your adventure. You can select which music you want to listen to. Next up is Curse of the Sea Rats. You get to embark on an epic hand-animated Ratoidvania adventure where your crew has been turned into rats by a pirate witch. You explore a rich, non-linear world full of action, platforming, challenging bosses, and unlock unique abilities, either alone or in local co-op.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's beautiful 2D hand-drawn animated. You get to chart your progress through a huge non-linear world as you attempt to track down the pirate witch who cursed you. You get to pick between 4 playable characters: David Douglas, Buffalo Calf, Bossa, and Arcane Yamakawa. And that's the one that I'm playing there now.
Okay.
Each character brings their unique fighting style to help you overcome the challenges posed by enemies and the environment. Play alone or with up to 3 friends in local co-op.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so we would be able to play this together. I must say the story also looks quite cool. A lot of humor and fun.
Not a lot of Retroidvanias out there.
Yeah. Like a different take on the Metroidvania genre.
I like their character design.
I like the cartoony style. That's what caught my eye.
Okay, what is this?
Next up is Gloomwood. Trapped in a dark Victorian city consumed by an ancient curse, you must plan your survival and daring escape using nothing but stealth, an arsenal of eccentric weapons, and your wit in this haunting adventure inspired by the immersive Sims and survival horror greats of the late 90s and early 2000s.
Okay, you don't look very stealthy here, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot of bodies to hide.
You can actually pick them up and drag them around if you want to, but I was just trying to see if I can get their weapons. Didn't look
Okay.
like it though.
I guess the aim is to hide the bodies so that they're not found, so you can continue to be stealthy.
Yeah. It is quite interesting. You can sneak around. As you see, it's cobblestones that you're walking on, so you can use shift to sneak.
Okay, and you can
Watch
pull
yourself.
stuff through the fences and bars.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of, crawling, sneaking, throwing bottles to distract and things. I just wanted to get through that door, but it was not very possible.
So you're going for the hit everything and see if it opens approach
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Very stealthy.
Very stealthy. The perfect game for me. So it's an intricate handcrafted city with freedom exploration, from towering rooftops down to hidden passages. A detailed stealth and sound system that tracks your light visibility and propagates noise accurately through the world. Tread lightly or prepare to get loud. That will be me.
I see that.
You get it, and you got arsenal to meet any situation. A stealthy cane sword, a 6-shot revolver, folding shotgun, hand-placed traps, rope slinging, harpoon rifle, and more. Okay, next up is Escape Academy.
Good luck
You
in
train
there,
to
I
become
guess.
the ultimate escapist. Solve puzzles, hack servers, meet the faculty, brew the perfect cup of tea. Escape rooms in single player or co-op with a friend, local or online. So
Okay. Interesting soul shaded look.
yeah, the first room was quite easy, but apparently there's a lot to do there. You get to explore the campus of Escape Academy and get to know the faculty, colourful cast of characters, each an expert in the art of escape, and some secrets yet to be uncovered.
Interesting.
You get to attend a TNT party. Can you defuse the bomb before your tranquil cup of tea gets cold? Hack the professor and go for the gold. Do not drown and spray paint the monument. So you get to experience it all.
Nice.
Yeah, the release date is 14th of July, so people...
Right around the corner.
Next up is Retreat to Enen. The year is 3600 CE. After narrowly avoiding extinction, humanity turned away from war and strife, choosing life and peace. Time for you to undertake the rite of passage. Journey to the legendary Enen. Explore, forage, hunt, build, and meditate to finish the rite and find your place in the world. It's published by Freedom Games. And it's set to release in August 5th.
So it's got all of your favorite elements here: survival, crafting, just open world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really beautiful graphics, and
Does it have zombies?
I haven't encountered any.
Okay.
It's fairly peaceful so far.
Sure, there must be some type of adversity to face out there.
Probably.
Find meditation
It
point.
feels very futuristic for a game like that. Usually, like the open world survival games are, more basic, but you've got all of this weird tech.
Okay.
So you get to experience a relaxing and engaging survival game where meditation is essential to progress.
Meditation. Okay.
Yeah. Map out the island of Enen, forage for food, hunt game, and collect supplies. Seek out the ancient ruins and find meditation points to learn the secrets of humanity in the 37th century. Roam across 3 vast, distinct biomes, dive deep and explore breathtaking underwater environments off tropical beaches. Stalk deer and other game through dense redwood forests and the thick undergrowth. Feel the snow and ice crunch underfoot while seeking ruins in the chilly Arctic. Lay back and stare at the dancing stars until sunrise, thanks to a complex weather and day or night simulation system. The meditation mechanics have been created in collaboration with licensed mental health specialists to leave players with new knowledge about relaxation. So you actually learn to relax in this game.
Interesting.
Next up is The Cub. It's a Jungle Book meets Armageddon. A story-rich, old-school, tough platformer inspired by Sega classics, but built for today. Platform parkour through the remains of humanity as smooth apocalypse, wave tunes, and stories reveal more. Publisher is Untold Tales.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a release date yet, but it's quite cool to slide and jump and crack environmental puzzles that keep you guessing.
It's an interesting soundtrack.
Yeah, it's like a radio station that you're listening to or something.
Okay. I see the character's got a fishbowl on their heads.
Yeah. So accompanying you on the journey is Radio Nostalgia for Mars, a custom soundtrack that will crash land you into your psyche. Sink into thought-provoking survivor stories from the few ultra-rich living on Mars, while a smooth-voiced radio DJ keeps the show moving with a collection of chill apocalypse wave tunes.
Okay, some interesting enemies as well, I see.
Yeah, so far, just get to run away from them.
Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't look like something you want to jump on.
No,
But alas, we cannot dwell there
it's
forever.
spiky.
So out of the dark,
It's really a pretty game.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
it's definitely something I would also want to play.
This one is Toilet Chronicles. The name caught me, but I actually enjoyed this game. It's a first-person horror comedy game with a mystical setting where you're trapped in a public restroom and need to find a way out with the help of your toilet neighbor.
That does sound like a horror to me. Is
It's my worst nightmare, being trapped in a toilet.
in the public toilet.
Yeah. Every choice you make brings you to a different outcome. So, yeah, it's really funny.
Okay, so it's got humor as well, in addition to being a horror.
Yeah, there's some. It starts off with some weird tentacle monster trying to get you.
There's a dedicated cry button.
Yeah, you get to cry to try and escape.
Okay.
New partner or alone. And there's multiple endings, so yeah, I've already
Hey buddy, any chance you got some
get to pass some toilet paper.
Cause this shit is
Why does your character look like a disembodied pair of legs?
I don't know, that just adds to the humor.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. It feels a bit like a escape room meets horror meets comedy. And that's all things that I enjoy, so
Yeah, interesting art style as well.
yeah.
The color palette is
Yeah, I know you get messages on pieces of toilet paper.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hope your character pulled up their pants before they left that stall.
It didn't look like it.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried.
So you have to wet this piece of toilet paper, which I proceeded to do there.
Don't have a reflection here, vampire.
Yeah, must be. You can zoom in. It didn't reveal
It's
much.
got a very 80s neon looking
I like that
style
restaurant.
to it. Very retro.
It's really cool. Okay. Showed me that I have to jump up there. And then they're watching.
Okay, very surreal game.
Yeah, suddenly you have a camera spying on you. If you pick that up, you get to see a nice
Okay.
picture of you. Next up is Fashion Police Squad. Even at this moment, our fashionable city is under assault. Baggy pants, dull suits, sightings of socks with sandals. A message needs to be sent, and it needs to be sent in style. Time to serve some good old-fashioned justice.
Okay, so you're shooting people committing fashion crimes.
Yeah, like they are wearing dull suits and throw you with their briefcases. So you get to make them fabulous.
Okay, so they're not actually dying, they're becoming fabulous.
Yeah, no, you just
Okay.
add color to their life.
I see.
Shooting them with a
It's a
color.
bit worried there.
Yeah, and you drink mocktails in order to get your health up.
Okay.
So it really feels like a 90s shooter. A lot of humor and
Yeah, it does have that retro
yeah,
pixelated 2D sprite
yeah,
first person shooter style.
yeah, it's really fun.
Okay. Not your typical first person shooter.
It's just the title drew me. I had to check it out.
Yeah.
It's fun. I like it when people get a bit creative about the concepts.
Yeah, there's more than enough corridor shooters with brown and red color palettes to choose from, so something like this is always welcome.
Yeah,
Add a dash of color to the genre.
yeah. You even get boss battles in this one,
Okay.
which is quite cool. More fashion crimes that you have to solve.
Okay, that was certainly an interesting selection of demos you picked there.
Yeah.
I've seen a few that I'll also definitely be adding to my wish list, and I recommend everyone else does the same. Check out the demos if there's still time available in next phase, otherwise wishlist them and keep an eye out on their release dates.
Yeah, a lot of them are set to release soon, so yeah, be sure to check them out. I had a lot of fun checking them out.
Yeah,
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy our videos.
until next time.
Bye.